I've been really happy with my iPhone 15 Pro for the past 2 years. It's small, it's compact, it's powerful. More importantly, it is the first generation iPhone with the USB Type-C port. It helps me unify all my devices' cable. However, in the recent days, I found a big problem of this phone is the battery is deteriorating. Even though I checked the system, it still has more than 95% of battery health. I do notice significant less battery life when I use this phone day by day. It might be two reasons. One is the battery itself is deteriorating, even though it says it's like 95% of battery health. The second reason, more probably, is that over the 2 years, the apps have been like evolving, upgrading, and they're consuming ever so slightly more energy that reduce the battery life of your day-to-day use for the phone. So after some consideration, I've upgraded to the iPhone 17, the base model from my iPhone 15 Pro. So if you also have a like 2 generation older phone, especially the Pro series models, I'll share my experiences of upgrading to the iPhone 17 base model to see the advantages and drawbacks to see if it's truly worth the upgrade to iPhone 17. The first thing, let's talk about the screen. The iPhone 17 base model, and as well as the iPhone 17 Pro, not Max, has 6.3-inch screen. It's slightly larger than the 15 Pro's 6.1-inch screen. Holding in hand, I can definitely feel the slight difference that this is a larger phone. This is a larger phone holding in hand, even though on paper, the screen does not feel that much of a difference. In iPhone 17, they claimed adding an anti-glare coating layer compared to iPhone 16 series and of course 15 series, but it's not very obvious. Maybe it's slightly better to handle the reflection and glare, but it's not very noticeable compared to iPhone 15 Pro. In terms of speed and performance between the iPhone 15 Pro versus iPhone 17, I don't really feel the differences when they're like running the same apps. Maybe the A19 chip is slightly faster, but Apple has always been doing a great job like optimizing the performance on the apps. It never feels laggy for me when using the iPhone 15 Pro. So if you're upgrading the phone for a better performance, you won't notice a significant difference in most of the cases. And the weight difference, the iPhone 17 is 10 grams lighter than the iPhone 15 Pro. I mean, the iPhone 15 Pro is not a heavy phone in modern like smartphone standard. It weighs about 189 grams compared to iPhone 17's 178 gram. And because the iPhone 17 has a slightly larger screen, holding in hand doesn't make me feel this is a lighter phone compared to iPhone 15 Pro. Okay, the thing most importantly for me is the battery life. I can tell the iPhone 17 has a noticeable, significantly better battery life compared with the iPhone 15 Pro. Either it's on paper, it has a larger battery inside, or it's like real everyday usage. I have the same apps and accounts running on the two phones, and this one lasts longer in my day-to-day use for sure. The drawback of upgrading to iPhone 17, of course, is the lacking of telephoto length. You may argue that the main sensors on the iPhone 17, like the main camera and ultra-wide camera, is slightly better than the iPhone 15 Pro. But I do see some YouTubers like running some blind tests between the two phones' cameras that photos shot by iPhone 15 Pro versus iPhone 17. And it's not that obvious that the iPhone 17's photo is that much better than the iPhone 15 Pro. In the blind tests, people actually sometimes prefer the photos from the iPhone 15 Pro, sometimes prefer it from the iPhone 17. So basically, they're the same quality, high quality of like main sensor and ultra wide sensor. However, liking of the telephoto length is an issue for me. I know in 90% of the time, we're not using a phone for the cameras. And even the 10% of the time we're using the cameras, in 90% of the time, we're not using the telephoto lens. But only for that 1% of the time, if you really need to like shoot something far away from you, then you want the telephoto lens to be available in the pocket that you can use. And lacking of that makes me feel a little bit insecure psychologically. I know for most of us, it's not an issue. It doesn't matter at all. But for me, even that 1% of cases, I do wish I have the telephoto lens. They're available in my pocket just in case I need it. The front-facing camera, though, is a big upgrade. Now you can use the front-facing cameras horizontally or vertically holding the phone. No differences. That's really great because it's definitely easier to hold in hand with the phone like vertically in your hand. Also, the dual camera shooting support is great for vloggers. I know many people don't think it's useful, but in those cases, you want to like shoot with your back camera as well as like shooting the reactions of yourself holding this phone. Either it's like an outdoor vlog style or an interview style videos. That's really helpful. So conclusion. If you're upgrading from your iPhone 15 Pro for the sake of performance, especially CPU performance, overall performance, it doesn't really feel it worth it. I don't feel the two phones perform differently on day-to-day basis. And if you upgrade the phone for the longevity of the battery life, it does feel significantly better, and the battery life is significantly improved over the two generations. However, the drawback is also pretty obvious. It's the lacking of an actual camera, a lens. The telephoto lens on the iPhone 15 Pro really comes handy when you want to shoot something, some object that's like far away from you. Even though that's not like a Euro cases, you still want, at least I still want that to be available when I need it. Again, for most of us, I think the iPhone 17 base this year is a great phone. I can't emphasize enough that this is the first year that iPhone series that has upgraded the screen to the same as the Pro series, that it has the ProMotion fast refresh screen. It also has the same thin bezels as the Pro series, and the performance difference between A19 and A19 Pro in this year, the iPhone 17 series, are really small. So if you don't really care about the telephoto lens, the actual lens on the Pro series, the iPhone 17 base model this year is a good upgrade.